Nisaiers and hello world. Welcome back to the Nisai Show. I'm May and I will be your host today. So my name is May. I am 14 years old this year. I'm Vietnamese and I learn Nisai, IGCSE, English, and NS3, Math, Science, and History. The Nisai Show is designed for students of Nisai where they can raise their voices, share their meaningful stories, listen to each other, and just be themselves. Today, the Nisai Show welcomes our esteemed guest, Nisai Vi. Nice to meet you. Can you introduce a little bit yourself?
Hello everyone. Hello world. My name is V, but you can call me Crystal if you want to. I'm 9 years old. I learned English in Nisai, and I love crafts.
Wow, okay. So may I say you as Crystal?
Yeah, sure, that's okay.
Okay, well, thank you, Crystal, for the introduction. Now that we know something about you, what brings you here today with us?
Well, today for the topic of the video, we're going to be talking about the crafts I made.
Oh, okay. Well, I have a little passion about crafts too, and I am sure we can all wait to hear it. So talking about crafts, what inspired you to making crafts?
Technically, growing up, I like to watch a show called The Gabby Dollhouse. Like at the end of the show, you'll be able to see like a craft with a character from the show, and they show you how to make the crafts that was the main topic of the show.
Oh, that sounds very interesting since, YouTube videos always brings us joy, right? And you can learn something from it too. Could you share a specific project that holds a special place to your heart? Something special? It looks like a hat.
Yeah, it's actually Vietnamese traditional hat, but my mom decorated and had like scales, like decorations everywhere.
Oh.
We have like a lot of these. That's like kind of our business.
Well, that's so interesting and so pretty too. You can see the detailing and also the colors. And what is the name of that project?
It's technically called the mermaid hat because you can see like the seashells on it, like mermaid scales, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. I can see the mermaid scales. Well, what did you learn after making the mermaid scales hat?
Well, technically I learned that everything is unique just the way how it is. Like you don't have to change things. It's just like unique and you're nice, you're everything.
Wow.
Not like you have to change about yourself. Just be yourself. You don't need to do anything to yourself.
Wow, that is very a meaningful project there for you then. And I think it goes same to the hat, right?
Yeah.
What makes you, interested in learning English?
Well, technically, I learned English when I was like a lot younger, but technically, my mom went to the UK, and then like when my mom told me the story when she went to the UK, it inspired me a lot to learn a bunch of English. But I don't technically speak the UK accent. I just speak the American accent.
Same. UK accents are quite complicated when it comes to native speakers. Do you enjoy listening to English music, US/UK music?
Yeah, I enjoy a lot.
All right, what's your favorite artist?
Ariana Grande.
Oh, I love Ariana Grande. Her songs are so good, right?
Yeah, her songs are good.
And her voice too. Do you like to talk to people in English, like us two here?
Yeah, normally.
Yeah, I think English has a wide range of people speaking it, so maybe speaking English might help more in international friends or if you want to make friends from abroad. What English books or movies that have influenced your language learning journey?
Well, I do like the How to Train Your Dragon movie. It's like a really cool movie. It's just technically about a boy called Hiccup and his dragon friend Toothless. The dragon has no tooth, so that's why he called it Toothless. That one movie.
It sounds like a very intriguing story to movie or story to actually get into. And do you think that learning English opened like more new chances, opportunities for you?
It gives me like more chance of seeing newer people, like America people, so much more. And technically, I have a best friend in America. We don't technically talk a lot, but since last summer, she did visit me for like the whole entire summer. But I have to see her next summer. That's gonna be sad because I don't often see her a lot.
I wish you the best for meeting her, yeah, because you might have very be missing her, right?
Yeah, a lot.
A few minutes ago, you mentioned your mermaid scales hat. Now that is a Vietnamese culture hat. Well, for talking about history and culture, what historical period or event that fascinates you the most?
COVID-19.
Quite recent, yeah.
Yeah, it's like in 2019. That's like a bit very close to this year, like the current year.
It's a hard time for everyone since it's a pandemic, and I think it will go into the history books for the future kids, right?
Yeah, it's like for like 2050, you know?
Yeah, imagine talking about pandemic and how people went through it. It must be very influential. And how do you believe understanding history makes our understanding more knowledgeable and of different cultures?
So technically, history helps you with a lot of things. Like when it comes to your history test, you have to tell like a lot of things about what happened in the past, like how your grandparents go through, you know,
Yeah.
or even your great grandparents.
Well, that's a lot of information to take in, and I think that's what I love about history because there's no end to it. You must learn more and more, and I would consider history as my favorite subject. What's your favorite subject?
English.
English. Well, it kind of ties with history if you say about it because you need to use English skills to learn about history, right? So have you ever incorporated elements of history into making your craft projects? I think yes. So if yes, please introduce the project. That's cute.
I have like a bunch of other hats, but technically I don't know where they are.
That is very relatable. I don't know where my things are. Well, what is the meaning behind your hat cap?
Well, but the meanings that the hats we made so far, well, technically they're unique the way you are. You can just like write your name on it, and people won't even mix up your name with that.
Yes.
Understand the spelling of your name, or you can like do a cool picture on the hat. But it just depends on how you are, you know?
Yeah, and I think if you have the passion for it, then you will make a pretty hat, right? I think you could put historical elements of cultures on your hat too, right?
Yes.
And how does your love for making crafting intersect with your passion for learning English and history and also culture?
About the way how my passion about making crafts helped me with my English skills are like you just gotta know what it means for like you have like you want to do something, for example. But even though like they said like a kind of thing that you need, but you don't know what it means for, so you just gotta know what it means. So you have to like learn that word more so that you can understand what it means for when you get something you need.
I can see the point in that because when I was little, I don't understand much and I just go through everything like crafting, but not knowing what it means. And now after I've learned something about it, then I could understand and put my passion into making crafts. How long have you been studying for Nisai?
2 months. 2 months.
2 months. Oh, well, how is your experience studying with Nisai so far?
Everything is like amazing. Technically, about the people who stay there is really cool. And nice at the same time. Like the first ever time I introduced my name, everybody just like saying hi, and they were starting to be very nice at my first ever time there.
Yeah, I think that the students and teachers in Nisai are very friendly, and they always open themselves up for you. Do you plan on making crafts and turn your passion into your future career?
Technically, perhaps. Like I can make my own store with full of crafts, you know?
That would be very interesting, because till then I think you will make beautiful crafts and you would have the skills for it, right?
Yeah, I think so.
It takes time, but you will get there.
Yeah.
And how can Nisai support your passion? And what would you want Nisai to improve?
Well, Nisai helped me support the passion about doing the things you need. Like for example, for this lantern I made, well, technically you just gotta learn the words how to do it. They just simply explain it to you how to make it. They show you a lot of words you don't really understand much, but then they will explain it. They'll give you questions you need to understand the words a lot often.
Yeah. So you need to have a base understanding to know what to do, right?
That's the first start.
It's the first step, and also it will help you throughout your passion. Well, we have come to an end. Thank you, Crystal, for sharing your story with us. We are excited to learn that you have already had an amazing plan for your future, and we wish you the best. Yay! Thank you, Crystal, for coming to the show. We will see you around. Thank you, everyone, for joining us. I am May, and this is the end of today's episode with the Nisai Show. We will be back soon with a brand new story to share. Bye-bye!